So welcome to this special Valentine's Day edition. What could any lawn want at this time of year as a Valentine's Day present? Of course, rise and shine. So today we're going to give this a treatment and show this lawn that we really do care. So as you know, 2 weeks ago, just over 2 weeks ago on Friday, we did the moss treatment. It's done a job. The lawn's really looking nice and green now, but we want to start encouraging some grass growth to get rid of this moss problem that we've got, because if the grass is growing, then the rule is the moss can't. So we're going to give this a cut now. I'm going to give those of you who still don't know about the double stripes how to do them, and then we'll get on with an application of Rise and Shine, and I'll show you how to put that on as well. So we're looking really good. This is the first year that I've not been. Normally I don't come till March and I turn up and the grass is 6 inches long, but because of the good weather we've had of late, I've been able to get on it every couple of weeks, as you've seen so far this year. So we're in a good position, and as soon as this feed kicks in 2 or 3 weeks, when it's looking really good, we'll be able to get on with the scarifying early here this year and really get this looking smart. So go and get my mower and we'll give it a mow. So as we can see, the lawn now is really coming to life. We're going to give it an application of Rise and Shine now. It's an 1155 NPK with 8% iron. The 11% is made up of both ammonia and methurea. The ammonia, we're going to get an instant hit after a week or two, depending on your temperatures. But the methurea is going to take a bit longer to break down, because this needs to be broken down by the soil bacteria in order for the plant to take it up. So we're going to help that along today with two things. I'm going to put an application of Steller on, so when that does happen and the bacteria starts to wake up, it's got something to nibble on in the bacteria, in the seaweed, in the Steller Bio Boost. And the Galactic I'm going to put on as well to give it another iron hit straight away, because there's just some regeneration of the moss, and there's a little bit of ammonia in that as well, which is going to give us an instant hit over the weekend. Because it's in liquid form, the soil can take that in straight away, or the plant can take it in straight away, as opposed to the granule having to break down and then being taken up by the plant. So now we're going to get with the Rise and Shine, and I'll show you how to do that. So I've got my Rise and Shine and my spreader. I'm not going to fill it up on the patio. Try and do this in a border or somewhere where that if you spill it's easily brushed up. What you don't want to be doing is emptying into the hopper on the lawn in case you spill some, because too much nitrogen will scorch, even at this time of year, if you have a big pile in one area. If that does happen, and it happened to me years and years ago, I have learned from my mistakes, is that if you've got a blower, get it on and just blow it as hard as you can and try and separate it and get it as far away from that the kind of danger zone where you've spilt it, and spread it as far as you can. I've done it with grass seed as well, but I'll tell you about that another day. So I've got a 25 kilogram bag of Rise and Shine just because I've got bigger bags for me. I wish I could sell these, but the postage is just too dear, so that's why I don't, if you're asking. There's 10s and 2s available on my eBay page. Like I just said before, it's really coming together now. You know, most people might be happy with this in the summer, so look at what we've got now in February. Right, so I've got my Rise and Shine in. As I said in my previous video, if you're not confident to go on at the 29 on here straight away, dial it in to a very low setting and do multiple passes so it comes out slower and it gives you more time, and you can build up that confidence as the months go on. And when you've had 25 years experience like me, you can just go straight on at 29. So I'll show you how to do it. What I'm going to do is, you've got to make sure, a good tip is that when you do your double stripes, count out if you start in the middle, so you don't ending up with one stripe on the end which needs a double pass of fertiliser. So I'll just turn around and I'll quickly count where, so I've got 2 here, 2 there, 2 there, 2 there, 2 there and 2 there. So I can start in this middle bit here and know that when I get to that end over there, I'm going to be doing a double pass with this over 2 stripes. So let's get on with it. Right, so we've got the iron on, we've got the rise and shine on. A couple of weeks, that's going to be really nice looking, ready for scarified. And once we're scarified, the recovery time will be quicker. I was going to say slower then. Right, so we've got the iron on, we've got the rise and shine on. That in a couple of weeks now is going to look really good, ready for scarifying. And once we've scarified, because we've fed it already, the recovery is going to be a lot quicker. Now, if your lawn does need cutting, get on with it. I don't want any messages this year of anyone saying, Dan, I fed my lawn with 100% nitrogen, it was really green, and just as I was about to cut it, the wife came out and she said, oh, what are you cutting it for? It looks lovely, just leave it. So I did, and I came to cut it 2 weeks later, and it looked awful. It was every colour of the rainbow bar green. Have you got any advice for me, Dan? Yes. 1, tell her to shut up. 2, mind her own business. And 3, get back inside. I did it, you try it. I am now separated, but it might go differently for you. Hope you've enjoyed this Valentine's Day special, and we'll see you next time when this here will be looking really, really good. Take care, and I'll see you soon.